Yeah. Yeah. First of all, I'm going to make to have a recap of what we looked at in one of the lessons on the days of the week, because days are there to help us express time. That's how we understand time. When we want to express time, when to tell someone about something, at least you use days, then they'll understand you properly. I can't imagine a world without days and months. I think it will be so, it will be a confused world. But all these, they're there to help us express time so that we can understand each other quite all right. So Monday, we said Monday, days of the week, makumbi amchalomingo. Days of the week, makumbi amchalomingo. So days of the week, makumbi amchalomingo. So Sunday is called chalomingo. So Sunday, chalomingo can mean Sunday or a week. Chalomingo can mean Sunday or a week. And in many cases, we find there's something that they say semana. Semana also, this is another word to mean a week. It's a word that is borrowed from, I think, Portuguese. Yeah, Portuguese there. So semana, some people, especially if you go maybe to typical places there, you hear Spanish, Portuguese, or French, actually, yeah. So you find that in typical places, you find they can say semana, meaning a week, but even if you say chalomingo, people are still going to understand you. So semana and chalomingo, they all mean a week. Chikaho, chalomingo is Sunday. Sunday is chalomingo. Monday is chimwe. Chimwe. One. It's like Monday is one. If directly translating it, literally translating it to be one. Chimwe. Tuesday is chivali. 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 The Wednesday, chitatu. 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 Thursday, chiwana. 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 Friday, chitanu. Chitanu. And Saturday, sateli. Saturday, sateli. So we have chalomingo, Sunday, chimwe, Monday, chivali, Tuesday, chitatu, Wednesday, chiwana, Thursday, chitanu, Friday, sateli, Saturday. So these are the days of the week. These are the days of the week. Awa akiko makumbi amchalomingo. Awa akiko makumbi amchalomingo. Makumbi amchalomingo. So do we have questions on the days of the week? Maybe pronunciation, or this is just a recap of this lesson was already presented, but just a recap to help us also, because we're expressing time here. We need to understand days of the week. We need to know them by heart. Days of the week, they're very important. So
repeat Saturday, please.
Saturday, sateli, that is Saturday, sateli. So we have chalomingo, Sunday, chalomingo. Then Monday, chimwe. Then Tuesday, chivali. Then Wednesday, chitatu. Chitatu. Then Thursday, Chiwana. Chiwana. Friday, Chitanu. Chitanu. Saturday, Sateli. Sateli. Yes. Are there questions, or we can move to another part?
So if we are to follow the direct translation from Monday to Friday, this they simply mean like Monday 1, Tuesday 2, Wednesday 3, Thursday 4, and Friday 5.
You're right. That's
Okay.
exactly. So Chimwe 1, Chiwali 2, Chitatu 3, Chiwana 4, Chitanu the fifth day. Then Saturday, that comes from Saturday, Chalomingo, that's Sunday. So the days, actually, the days come from numbers. The names of the days of the week, we name them from numbers. So we use numbers to name the days of the week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then Saturday, Saturday, Chalomingo, Sunday. Mwata Jason.
Yeah, MWANE. So I understand how the days are named after numbers, but I've seen some names of months in Luvale, like Kutatu and Kuwana, and it seems like they borrow from numbers, but the numbers don't line up. Do you know what I mean?
It comes to months?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. No, we'll look at that actually just from the days of the week. We go to months. Yeah, then from there, we'll now again go to like today, now, and all that. So, yeah, if unless there's another question concerning the days of the week before we go to months of the year. Do you have questions on months of days of the week, or it's okay? We can move to another part. All right. If there are questions, you can still come in. Yeah, you can just raise your hand or just come in. So let's look at months of the year. Months of the year. Months of the year. Tukwezi mumwaka. Tukwezi mumwaka. Tukwezi mumwaka wa mundu. Months of a year. Months in a complete year. So allow me to share again my screen. Allow me to share my screen. Thank you very much. So we are from looking at days of the week. Now we're going to look at months of the year. Months of the year. Just like I've already stated, days, months help us to express time. They're there to help us express time, for us to remember what happened when, in which month, in which year. Months are there to help us express time and also keep information and keep memories. So months of the year in Luvale, Tukweji, a month is called Kakweji. That's a month, Kakweji. Months, Tukweji. So it's actually even a common name. You find it amongst Luvale's, Mbundas, Chokwes, and yes, and the cousin tribes, where you find this name Kakweji. It's a month. Kakweji, month. Tukweji, month. So Shikaho Tukweji Muluvale. tukweshi mu Luvale, tukweshi mu Luvale, months in Luvale, months in Luvale. So January is chizeji. Chizeji, this is January. Chizeji. January. Chizeji. January. January, chizeji. January, chizeji. Then February, kutatu. 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 February, kutatu. Then March, kuwana. Kuwana. March, kuwana. Then April, kambamba nalisa. Kambamba nalisa. Kambamba nalisa. This word kambamba nalisa, it comes from this April. Normally in the past, when people relied, especially the Luvales, relied much on millet. So on millet, this is a month where actually millet gets ready in April. In those that have had experience of millet, maybe farming, the harvesting of millet is in April, usually in April. So that's why now it was named that period this month, because that was a month where when they could harvest millet. So kambamba nalisa.
Maybe just
yeah.
Okay, so we must take note that the months in Luvale were named following the activity or the weather pattern that was there at that particular time. All right. So we should also bear in mind that Luvales did not know January, February. There was nothing like that. Okay. So when this calendar now was introduced to the Luvale people, it was the time when, you know, people are now trying, though some still argue that you cannot say is exactly January, because Luvales were naming these months depending on how the weather was. So as time went on, there was now aligning them to the modern calendar which was introduced to the Luvale people. Yeah, so I was trying to answer Jason. So in this case, the kutatu does not refer to the number vitatu or vatatu. Okay, there is a meaning that I would share with you maybe after some time we do our research. Okay, so kutatu and kwan, all of these words of these months have a meaning why they were named like that. All right, so it is not a translation of February. No, January is not the direct translation of Chizeji, but in this case, the Luvales were describing the weather, the activities, or the events that were taking place at that particular time. So they'll name the moon. When the moon is here, is maybe we have a half moon, and that this is the time of Chizeji. Okay, so the kutatu does not really mean 3 in this case. Like I've said, we would be able to provide you with the information later on. Thank you. Mata can continue.
Tosakiraman. That's a very clear explanation. So the months were named according to activities and seasons. So just like I was explaining, Kambamba Lisa, Lisa is millet. So in this month, Luvales knew that this is a month to harvest millet. So hence they named this month to be what? Kambamba Nalisa, a month of harvesting millet. So each and every month, there are the seasons and also activity that took place that month, and much information will be provided after a thorough research will be taken. Thank you. Chikaho May shika mundende. Shika mundende. Shika Mundende. May Shika Mundende. I can just provide little information about this. May Shika Mundende. Shika Mundende. Shika is, this word comes from Chishika. Chishika, which is code. Right now, people in Lusaka, in Zambia, actually, I can put it in general, you are complaining of code, you are saying it's code. It's becoming very code. So code in Luvale is called Chishika. Chishika. Kwa tutumwan. Chishika. So like you're describing that it's code. Chishika. So in May, Luvale is, this season they said Shika Mundende, meaning this was like the beginning of Chishika. It was, there was code in May, but it is little, like this is just a beginning of coldness. So Shika Mundende. This Mundende comes from Chindende, which is a bit, or a bit. So Shika Mundende. Shika Mundende, that's May. June, Shika Munene, that's June. Shika Munene, that's June. Meaning now this is the actual month now of Chishika. This is the actual month of Chishika. This is the time now people have to wear bombers and sweaters. So this is Shika Munene. Shika Munene, meaning now this is the time to be prepared. Yeah, Shika Munene. In July, that's Kuhuhu. Kuhuhu, 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 July. Kuhuhu, July, Kuhuhu. This word, this is the time when Kuhuhu, this word comes from wind. This is a time, if you've noticed in July, in many cases, it becomes windy. It becomes windy. July, Kuhuhu, Kuhuhu. So this word comes from like it's wind. It's a month of wind, month of winds. Like it's a windy month. So Kuhuhu, July. August, Kukumi. August, Kukumi. Kukumi. Kukumi is August. Kukumi is August. Kukumi. Kukumi. Then we come to September. September, Kasukwe. 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 September. Kasukwe. 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 September. Then we have October. Tundwe Mundende. Tundwe Mundende. Tundwe Mundende. Tundwe Mundende. Not Tundwe. Tundwe. There's H there. So there's this deep T sound. Tundwe Mundende. Tundwe Mundende. Then we have November. November as Tundwe Munene. Tundwe Munene. Tundwe Munene. Tundwe Munene. Then we have this. We have this December. Kuvale. 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 We have December as Kuvale. December, Kuvale. So we can go through them again for the last time. January, Chizeji. 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 February, Kutatu. 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 Then March, Kuwana. 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 Then April, Kambamba Nalisa. Kambamba Nalisa. Kambamba Nalisa. Kambamba Nalisa. May, Shika Mundende. Shika Mundende. June, Shika munene. Shika munene. July, kuhuhu. 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 August, kukumi. 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 September, kasukwe. 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 October, tundwe mndende. Tundwe mndende. Tundwe mndende. November, tundwe munene. Tundwe munene. Tundwe munene. December, kuvale. 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 Everyone, shikaho. I'll take questions. Are there questions that we have? Do we have questions concerning months in Luvale? Questions on Tatu and Kuana?
For a calendar in Luvale.
A calendar in Luvale?
Yes.
We do not have a specific word for a calendar. Because when these things were being named long time ago, there was no such thing as a calendar in the Luvale communities. Okay, so for the sake of modernity, now we are in a modern world, we would say a calendar is chitalilo chatukweji na vyalumingo. Okay, so you say chitalilo, like a guide of months and weeks. Okay, a guide that shows months and weeks. So you say chitalilo, right? Chitalilo chatukweji na vyalumingo. Okay, so chitalilo is something that is guiding you. Okay, otherwise there is no direct way for vyalumingo. And I just saw a question asking about Tundwe. Okay, so on Tundwe, Tundwe, Utatu, what else? Kasukwe and Kuvale. We are asking if you can give us time. We do our research. We consult our elders, and we'll be able to provide you with the with the meanings of these things. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that question. Yeah. So there's no direct translation to say calendar. So many people might say it differently. Maybe just like chitalilo chatukweji, the paper, latukweji, and all that. So there's no specific word to mean a calendar. Yeah, to mean a calendar. What's the question?
Just a minute. Hello, man. I'm longest.
Morning. Eman, I can hear you. You can come.
Okay. Just maybe to go deep, when we say calendar, it might mean maybe like we might talk about seasons and years. That one will also mean calendar. So, but if someone is talking about that chart, which is showing the months and what, then it can also mean what, I mean, what my colleagues have already explained, Chitalio Chatukwesh. But in general calendar, we can simply say Jingonde. Jingon, just the general meaning of calendar when we go deep now in terms of the years and seasons.
Twasakwila one. Yeah, so Jingonde, that is seasons. Ngonde, season. Jingonde, that's seasons. Jingonde, seasons. So we can also, if you mean the calendar of seasons, Jingonde. But now if they just the paper, that's the calendar that we stick on our walls, we can now simply say chitaliro chatukweji or lipepa latukweji mumwaka and all that. Yeah, so there's no a direct translation to mean a calendar, especially the one that the paper, the one that we stick on our walls. Yeah, but when it comes to seasons, it's jingonde, jingonde, ngonde, the season, jingonde, seasons. Thank you very much. Yeah, do you have? Okay, I've seen a question. Okay. How do I say I was born in May? And which month were you born in? So, ngwasemukile mu kakweji kashika mundende. Kashika mundende. I was born in May. Ngwasemukile mu kakweji kashika mundende. I was born in May. If you want to ask which month were you born in, wasemukile mukakweji muka. I think Mwata will help us with that in the chat. Wasemukile mwaka muka. In which month were you born? In which month were you born? Wasemukile mukakweji muka. Wasemukile mukakweji muka. All right. So do you have other questions on I can see someone is having difficulties joining. BB, yeah, BB is having difficulties in joining. So I think maybe he's not activated his microphone. So I think he's not getting us. Sorry. Shikaho wasemke mkakweshi mukalas. In which month were you born in? In which month were you born in? Wasemukile mukakweshi muka. Yeah, you can even maybe say wasemukile mumwaka muka. Like, in which year were you born? That's another good question, which we have to know. Maybe you want to ask your friend, wasemukile mumwaka muka. In which month, in which year were you born? I think Matakaumba is going to help us with the examples there. It's going to help us with the examples in the chat, or we're going to provide a learning tool. So let's go to another part. If there are questions, you are free to come and we'll address them together. So let's go to the other part of the lesson for today. So the other part, we are going to look at how do we say today, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, then yesterday, and other ways in which we express time. So this is a very interesting session. So now, how do we express in time in Luvale? So just like you've seen, we've looked at weeks, the days of the week, how we call them, months in a year. Now we are looking at expressing time on the days, actually, yeah, expressing time on the days. So here, today is lelo. Lelo. I think most of our Zambian languages, today is lelo. Lelo. So today, lelo. Today is lelo. Tomorrow, hamene. 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 Today, tomorrow, hamene. Hamene. As tomorrow. Tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Hamenya uze. Hamenya uze. Tomorrow, hamene. Hamene. The day after tomorrow, hamenya uze. Hamenya uze. Hamenya uze. Hamenya uze. Hamenya uze. Then we have yesterday. Yesterday. Zau. Simple as that. Zau. 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 That's yesterday. Zau. Then day before yesterday. The day before yesterday. Zawalize. 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 So, and our bonus for today is now. How do we say now? Hanholili. Come now. Tuaya hanholili. Come right away. Tuaya hanholili. So now hanholili. So let's go through again. Today, lelo. Lelo. Today, lelo. 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 Tomorrow, hamene. 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 Then day after tomorrow, hamenya uze. Hamenya uze. Hamenya uze. Then yesterday. Yesterday, zau. 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 Then day before yesterday. Day before yesterday, zawalize. 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 Then, and the bonus for today, now, hanholili. Hanholili. Right now. Now. Hanholili. Hanholili. Do you have questions before we go to examples? Do you have questions? Today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, yesterday, day before yesterday. Lelo, hamene, hamenya uze, zau, zawalize. Now is hanholili. Hanholili. Do you have questions before we go to the other do you have questions before we go to examples?
Okay, I think we can proceed.
All right. Yeah, thank you. If there are questions, we can drop them in the chat. Oh, yeah. So let's go to how do we say I'm getting married tomorrow? That's a very interesting example. I'm getting married tomorrow. I'm getting married tomorrow. Nangu nawangu huwa chipwe nangu somboka hamene. Nangu somboka hamene. So I'm getting married tomorrow. Nangu somboka hamene. Yeah, nangu somboka hamene. And actually, there are many ways now we can express it. But nangu somboka hamene. Nguna kusomboka hamene. Nguna kusomboka hamene. You're being specific there. Nguna kusomboka hamene. But as if it's a man, we say nangumbata hamene. Nangumbata hamene. You know, men kumbata pwevo kusomboka. Like, yeah, for a woman, a lady, kusomboka. For a man, kumbata. So nangu somboka hamene. Chipwe nangumbata hamene. Or yeah, that way. Yeah, those are good examples. So let's go to our examples for today. Our examples for today. Our examples for today. We have some few examples for today. Examples lelo chitatu, lelo chitatu, lelo chitatu, lelo chitatu. Today is Wednesday. And yeah, it's true. Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Yes. Lelo lia chitatu. Lelo lia chitatu. Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Lelo lia chitatu. Lelo is today. Lelo is today. Lia chitatu. Chitatu is Wednesday. We've looked at the days of the week. Lelo lia chitatu. Today is Wednesday. Then nangu keza hamene. Nangu keza hamene. I will come tomorrow. I will come tomorrow. When are you coming? Mukeza kumbi muka. Nankeza, nangwiza, nangu keza hamene. I will come tomorrow. I will come tomorrow. Mwakeza hamenya uze. Mwakeza hamenya uze. He or she will come the day after tomorrow. He or she will come the day after tomorrow. Mwakeza hamenya uze. So mwakeza, he will come. He will come. Hamenya uze, the day after tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. Kwapwanga liwayanga zao. Kwapwanga liwayanga zao. Kwapwanga. All right. Yeah. Just a minute. Yeah. I've not taken note of you. I'll give you time to ask a question. Kwapwanga liwayanga zao. There was confusion yesterday. There was confusion yesterday. There was commotion yesterday. Kwapwanga liwayanga zao. Kwapwanga liwayanga zao mwana. Kwapwanga liwayanga zao. Zao yesterday. Zao yesterday. There was kwapwanga. Liwayanga, this is confusion, chaos or commotion. Liwayanga. Liwayanga, confusion, chaos or commotion. Zao, yesterday. Yesterday, zao. Ngwezanga zawalize. I came the day before yesterday. Ngwezanga zawalize mwana. I came the day before yesterday. Ngwezanga zawalize. I came the day before yesterday. Ngwezanga zawalize. I came the day before yesterday. Mwata Jason, what's your question? You can come in.
TUNASAKWILILA. Can you also say for he will come the day after tomorrow? Namwakeza hamenya uze?
He will come the day after tomorrow?
Yeah, future you put na in front. So
no, not. I think this we can say is it's what? Okay, you know, this verb is not how do I the type of verbs, how can I say it? Yeah. This is not
whether you are referring to a male or female. When you say mwakeza, it is general. It can be female, it can be male. So and the na does not really mean that you're referring to a she. All right. So mwakeza hamene or mwakeza hamenya uze can be either male or female. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not asking about male or female. I'm asking about future. I thought
the future.
No. The same word mwakeza is already future.
yeah, mwakeza is already like in future. It's this
Future.
verb, like, yeah, this verb, we don't add the na. Yeah, we know na in many cases it represents the future tense, but this case, this verb I can describe by like indefinite verb where, you know, just like eat, maybe to eat, you know, or to drink, you know, the way you might say it, eat, like that. So I will eat, you know, instead of maybe like that. So these are like definite, indefinite verbs where it will not take the pattern of the way things are, the normal way of taking the future tense. So we have just to know it by heart. Mwakeza hamenya was like, it's already in future tense. He will come or she will come the day after tomorrow. He will come the day after tomorrow. So mwakeza is already in future tense. Hamenya was.
Maybe he wants to know how you can say it in present tense. Maybe in present tense you can say anakwiza. Okay, anakwiza. That is like present. He's coming. All right. Mwakeza is going to come. And then mweza. All right. That is like mweza. He's coming. He's coming. He's not yet there, but he's coming. Okay. So anakwiza and mwakeza. Future anakwiza. I mean present anakwiza. Future mwakeza. So we just have to know them by heart, like he said. Thank you.
Yeah. Do we have other questions? We don't have. Okay. All right. So these are a few examples for today. These, since we don't have questions, we can maybe just look at the last example, which is for Holili, which is our bonus. Our bonus is Hano Holili. Hano Holili is now. Hano Holili. We use this word more often. So Hano Holili means now. Twaya wene Hano Holili. Come now. Come right away. Come now. Twaya wene Hano Holili. Twaya wene Hano Holili. Come now. Come now. When do we use it? When do we use come now? Come now. Which one? Which one? What about the phrase hamenya lakaze? Hamenya lakaze. Or hamenya lakaze? Hamenya lakaze. These are hamenya lakaze. Hamenya lakaze. That's it's like, you know, the day after tomorrow. So it's quite cumbersome. Yeah, like 2 days after tomorrow. So that's hamenya lakaze. I think those, again, as we go on, we'll also introduce those. Hamenya lakaze.
So we deliberately left it out to avoid confusing you.
Yeah, that's true.
So we thought that maybe when you get to know these ones first, you will then upgrade you to knowing how you can say when it's 2 days ago. Okay, so hamenya lakaze is actually 2 days ago. Simply put, 2 days ago, hamenya lakaze. All right.
Yeah. So this was our today's lesson. I hope and trust that we can now express time in Luvale. We don't know how to express time in Luvale. So if there are questions, yeah, I can only take 2 people for now. But if there are many more questions, please, we have the one, we have to use it. We have to take advantage of that WhatsApp group so that we can interact from there. So, Mother Jason, I can see your hand. Yeah, you can come in and ask your question.
So, Anakwiza,
Anubule.
he will be coming. Mwakeza, or Anakwiza is he is coming. Mwakeza is he will be coming. Would you say Azanga as he came?
Ariel, actually?
Yeah, you
Ezanga.
say Ezanga.
Ezanga.
That is he came.
Okay.
Ezanga.
Ezanga.
Right? Yes.
Ezanga.
Ezanga Zao, he came yesterday. Okay.
Yeah. So Ezanga Zao, he came yesterday. Anakwiza, he is coming. Like it's a simple future, I think. Mweza, he will come. That's now, the future. The future now. Yeah. So last question, I'm taking the last hand. Do you have the last hand for the night? Mama Mwanga, do you have a question?
No, did I press something?
Not really. So I thought maybe you have a question.
CHIKUMA ngunaku hasa kulinga memorize makumbi
Makumbi
ya mwaka.
Tukweji months, Makumbi days.
Oh,
so don't confuse
thank you.
All right. TUNASAKWILILA MWANE CHIKUMA. It seems the lesson was it was clear. There are no main questions, but if they're there, the group is there. We'll post them in the group and we'll be there to respond to all your questions at the right time.
And just on the, that is correct. Ezanga. That is the correct spelling of Ezanga. And maybe just before we wind up, I have a little test for everyone tonight. And we'll be giving you, starting tonight up to tomorrow morning. We are going to send the charts that we were using. And your test is that you should send a voice note reading them, reading all of them. So we want to know how far we've gone with the pronunciation, if you're able to pronounce the examples correctly. So we are going to send the charts on the group like we always do, and everyone will be expected to send a voice note reading them out. Thank you.
TUNASAKWILILA MWANE. So Kalunga and Kifule Mwane Mosena Wawawa Mwane.
Mwane vile.
Wavule Mwane msawarekana.
Ngonde yashika mndende
Mwane
msawarekana wa Mwane.
Wavule Mwane.
Mwane ngwasakulila chikuma msawarekana wa.
Mwane vule Mwane hamene Mwane.
Kumona na ameni.
TUNASAKWILILA CHIKUMA kuli milongeshe wosena.
TUNASAKWILILA naye.
Natukalimona hamene.
Mwane vile Mwane msawarekana.